Many people circling back to the underwater sea cables, saying that they are going to mess with those. I do anticipate that that's going to play a role at some point. We've got the 10-year hanging around 2.7 over there in Japan on their bonds. Haven't really seen the spike that we're looking for. Again, closer to 3 is where the debt service becomes unsustainable for them. We're at 160.5. We need a sharp move to the upside, 161, 162, which I've been saying the whole time. 160, 161, 162 is kind of going to be the cutoff for them. They are going to have to intervene. They do have a monetary meeting on Monday this next week, and the main gentleman that does their monetary policy is now sick or ill, and he will be unable to attend that meeting, which is interesting to me. I do think that that is on the horizon here imminently as well. At this monetary meeting for the U.S., the FOMC. So it's a year and a day, 12 months and a day that they are requiring those that are early investors to maintain exposure to their stock. They are continuing education platform and credits for advisors. Those that attended the conference got some continuing education credits, and then they also provide a course that advisors can take that teaches them about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some DeFi. So this Friday, we are putting on a webinar for anybody that has an allocation of at least 10,000 XRP in crypto, going over all the things that you need to be thinking about. I've told you guys many times, unless you've got $50,000 to $80,000 in your crypto portfolio, probably don't need an LLC right off the rip. And the only reason I say that number is I think that we're going to move pretty quickly to the upside when we do see price appreciation. So again, depending on what you think is going to happen and how fast it's going to transpire, would determine what steps you might take now in order to be proactive. They just invested in T54. They've invested in Propto. They also invested in Fortress. If you guys remember that one, that was a Nevada trust bank that ended up going under. They put an LOI in order to acquire them and did deeper due diligence and ended up backing out of the deal. And they ended up going under. So just because somebody's invested in something doesn't mean it's the next best thing since sliced bread. Do they have some control there? Do they have a board seat to help direct and guide things? I'd want to know that. Sometimes that's what VCs or investors will do. How involved is Ripple in fostering that ecosystem and providing some distribution for that network?